Today, we're going to be looking at the new Bryton Rider 650. That's right, this will be released in the USA very, very soon, I believe October. But today, we're going to take a look at it so you know what to expect. This budget-friendly GPS will do the exact same, if not more, than their flagship model, the S810. So what is this? This is a 33-hour GPS with a 2.8-inch touchscreen display, and what makes it different than the other models that Bryton has, it has a third button on the side, which is fantastic. You'll want to stick around to find out what it does. Today, we're going to jump into the new Rider 650 from Bryton compared to the S510, which is very similar in size. It might be a bit lighter compared to the S810. This is just size comparison. The S810's got a curved glass. We'll put this one aside. But when it comes to the S510 and then the new 650, the screen size is identical. Looking at the Rider 650, this will be released in North America in October. It's coming in at a price point of $169, which is fantastic because I find that I'll ride with this one instead of doing my S810. It's just a little more compact. I love it. It's got tons of features. First off, you'll notice that it's got a 2.8-inch color touchscreen, 33 hours of battery life. That is fantastic. USB-C chargeable. It does come with climb challenge like the other ones. It's got a quick status menu, which you just tap on. You can fully customize that. Turn-by-turn navigation, which I used recently in a race, which kept me on course. There's forks in the road. It told me which way to go. Awesome job, Bryton. It's got live track, advanced workout technology. You are able to only have 3 bike profiles, but you can pick between road, indoor, mountain bike, gravel, and cyclocross. Compared to the S510, I do like this interface a little bit better. You'll notice that down here, we've got your profile, courses, navigation here. Everything now is built into this cool little drop-down center where you can do your route, explore, workout, smart trainer, group rides. This is a neat feature here. Once connected to the app, so it's got the mapping, you can pick a distance in kilometers or miles, whatever you have it set for your region. Hit go, and it will give you suggested routes from your starting and end location. So if you want to try a different loop, you can set your distance and it will take you there. Looking at this new feature, this is a quick navigation or a quick nav button, I guess, so you can program this to whatever you want. So let's get into my road bike. I have it currently set. I like seeing maps when I do my routes, so I have this custom button set on the side to take me back to the first page. So one quick button, it'll take me right back, but you can go through a different page setup and have that go to wherever you want. That is absolutely fantastic. You don't have to worry about swiping. If you're like me and you have about 7 or 8 pages. The quick access status, you do one tap on the screen, and then this is customizable too. You've got your brightness control, everything that's connected. I do have my heart rate on right now using the Whoop strap. It's showing my heart rate and just a quick look, and you can edit these widgets to whatever you want, arrange them in the order. We do have that smooth touch screen. Something that I like having is this little mini map with the turn-by-turn navigation. That's buried in my pages because I might not use navigation for every single ride. And then we can have that dedicated button if you're cold or you've got gloves on and you don't want to use that touchscreen, that will go as well. We have 3 buttons on the side compared to the S510 because now we have that cool quick access button. I do like the way they have this rubberized coating. It seals out everything. It feels nice when you touch it and you can find it easily. Nothing wrong with the S510. It's got a bit more polished look to it, matches my thumb. Did that in a race, but I like the overall feel, and coming in at under $170, you can't go wrong for a GPS that I use day to day compared to that S810, that flagship model of Bryton. We do have a quarter turn mount on the back, which is replaceable, which is awesome because if you break these little fins off, well, time for a new GPS. So you can take these 4 bolts off. Let's get into the box. Here is that box for that Rider 650. What it comes with a lanyard, which I tend to ride. I'll have the lanyard, I'll wrap it around my handlebars, double hook it in, and then mount it in my out front mount. So it's got that lanyard, it's got all the information that you need. And then if you don't have an out front mount, we have the little rubber gaskets for your handlebars. It does come with another mount that you can replace, and I believe this one is for Wahoo. So you can put it into, oh, there we go, G. This one's for Garmin. So if you have a Garmin mount, put this on, and all of your out front Garmin mounts will work with this now with that 4-bolt, little 4-screw installation. Great job, Bryton. Paired to the app, let me bring the app up quickly and I will show you what we're working with. So all in all, the 650, this thing stays on my bike almost permanently. So now we are into the app. It's got all your information. When you press that plus button, you can see routes. You can do plan your trip, third-party connections, create from results, or import file. So these are all my routes that I can send to my device. You have your workout plan, which is pretty fantastic. I would probably do a workout plan and then go on the indoor trainer and have that come up on the head unit. We have live track option, share location, auto send, and then you have the option to continue that map viewing for another 24 hours. We've got our group ride, so you can create a new group code. So whoever has a Bryton with that feature, you can send that out and then you'll be able to see that. Strava live segments, everything that you've got starred. I believe if you have Strava Premium, you're able to sync this seamlessly. Here's my profile. One thing that I will mention, if you want to have accurate calorie counts on your unit, make sure that you've got your power zones, your heart rates, all that stuff set up, and your weight accordingly. You all have to do that the first time, and then you can have multiple devices underneath that. So here's my authorized apps. I have it sync and push after every ride to Strava and ride with GPS. And this integration works seamlessly. As soon as this is saved on the unit, I upload it to Bryton app, I see a notification in my Strava. Looking at our settings, we have our devices. So I had my S810 last time. All I would have to do is click the 650 and then you see it fetching new data. Activity auto sync is on. My bike settings, here's where I can see my profiles. I've got the name, my ride configuration, data pages. So this is where I can go in and see my pages and I can change everything in this. And then once it's connected to the app, which it is right now, it'll sync automatically. So you can go in and do that. We've got our auto feature so I can have auto lap and smart pause. Getting out of that, we have the sensors, so you can connect the sensors. These are the ones that are already connected. I've got my heart rate monitor, I've got a speed sensor for the trainer, and then I have my power meter pedals. General settings, we'll take a look at that. This is where you can do your backlight duration, ketone on or off, sound, and then the odometer for this unit. We'll do the altitude calibration, and this should be fine for me. You can calibrate it once you get the unit or if you're in a new location for riding. Support had been amazing. I was having issues with accurate calorie count. It was way too high. It was burning calories way too fast. Notifications right on the thing once it's connected. This is a notification for my front garage movement. Support was very responsive, very happy with that. We've got display preferences and about all that stuff. This starts on Monday, but you can have it start on a Sunday week. So that is the app and kind of the run through. Settings on this unit, we do have your display, your sensors, notifications, that quick status. We have the brightness, sensor connection. So that's the one when you tap on the screen. We've got our recording settings, odometer where you can put in, route guidance, profile, altitude. We've got, if we click over here, we've got our history. I clear that out just so I make space on it. I've never filled up a GPS in my life. We look at system. It's got your language, power saving, auto power off and on, ketone, time. So this is that I button. So that's that sweet little quick status button. So you can have it go to the quick status, which I don't have because you just have to touch the screen and it shows up. Go to your map. My buddy Jonathan just went for a bike ride with his Bryton. First data page, which I have set up, you can go to the home page, latest notification, map. I'll keep it for that. So if I'm going first data page, so if I'm going through, I can quickly get back, reset data. Altitude is fine. And then we can get back into all that fun stuff. So let's get it on the bike and see how it looks in riding conditions. So we're out here with the Bryton Rider 650. Look at that display. That thing is crispy. We've got easy swipe to get to our pages. We can also use that back to the main screen button, which I have it set up for. We can have it set up for everything else. Here's a quick access. But it's a fantastic unit. 33 hours of battery life. It's perfect. Let's get into the map. Very detailed map. The Bryton Updater desktop or Mac updater is fantastic, and you can take regions away to free up space or add them to suit your riding style. Let's go get some KOMs. So I'm back from my ride. This is an absolute gem to use. I've been using their S510, their S810, and now I've got my hands on the new 650 Rider, and it's great. It's compact. That 2.8-inch screen is large to see. You saw it on the bike. Very visible in the daytime. I rode this at nighttime. Obviously, I don't have any testing in the nighttime. It's hard to film in the dark, but it switches, so it's got that dark background with the lit up numbers and data that you need to see. All in all, for under $170, get yours today. I will put a link in the bottom, and once it's live, hopefully you guys pick this up. Till next time.